It's 2PK podcast time. It's Sunday
Yes, yes.
morning here in sunny Riga.
Yeah, yeah. Very clear.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh yeah,
I'm Dallas Taylor over here on this side of the river, and
and
who's my
as,
friend
as
over there?
and I'm Jeff Grinvald sitting here on the right side of the river.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right
Uh,
in the very center of this lovely city we call Riga, Latvia.
mhm. Another episode of Two Preacher's Kids, two
It's
PKs.
17th by my count, but I could be
Mm.
wrong
No, you're
because I don't
probably
know if
right.
we
You're
count.
probably right.
Yeah.
I think last week we had some technical difficulties, but this week
Hmm.
we're going to come together again. And where this is where we like to come together and collectively clear our search history for the week.
Yeah, just kind of a dump of our search history.
Just let it go. Just let it go. Don't tell
So we
anybody
could
about
just
it.
let it all out. It's like a laxative for the soul.
Put it in the bin, empty the bin. Yeah,
In
so
the bin, into the
and Lord this week has a whole lot of things um where you try to tell people about what's in the news this week and they call the cops for indecent exposure.
yeah, it's true. You do feel kind of dirty. It's like you
I
have to
mean,
take a shower after you
yeah,
read your Twitter feed.
like
Because yeah, it's just
I had
it's
somebody choke. Somebody literally like choked up. I was like, oh, and the other person was like, hey, give somebody a warning before you say that.
yeah.
It's like, hey, I didn't make this. Like, this is the news
This
is
is
hitting me the
yeah.
same way it's hitting you, man.
This is what's going on. So I wanted to like I was inspired by your talk of robots, so I made myself an advertisement for a new product.
Hmm.
What do you think?
I think this has longevity. This is job security
Yeah.
going
I,
into the yeah.
well, how close is this to what ICE is wearing now? I mean,
Mm, it's a little bit off. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like these guys aren't there yet. Like, there's a
complete
lot.
suit with helmet and gloves,
We haven't
look and
seen that.
act like a robot.
You remember in the 90s when those guys went through California with body armor and those cops were shooting them and couldn't drop them? And they were like
No.
walking through, yeah, they like went and hit a bank or something. And they were just walking through this neighborhood with a with automatic rifles and full body armor,
Oh
like
my
from head
God.
to toe, And it was like this whole thing. And this was in the 90s. Um, and the I saw something where these Chinese police had this little thing across down on his arm, and it was like all jagged and stuff. I could probably find an
Yeah.
image and put it in later. But like we're not seeing anything. We're not really like people are more interested in way more interested in posters, right? And then you saw the reaction that the inflatable things, the frog and the other animals and
Oh, where the people are dressed up as funny things
yeah, in
in
Portland,
Portland?
right? Yeah. And
Yeah.
so it's like, you can clown people and like these are like non-violent uh things of protest. But then even
Yeah.
like when it gets into self-defense, like if something's coming at you
Yeah.
physically, um we don't really see much of anything that would really be much.
Have
Sometimes you see some of the shielding and
I
helmets.
saw the bucket. They have the bucket to cover the tear gas and then
Hmm.
cover it with water and
Right,
to
right,
negate the tear gas. And
right.
I don't know why they're not doing more of that. But
Yeah.
have you ever been in a real life like protest like this? Have
No,
you been in this
no,
situation?
no. This thing in Riga, with protesting the Istanbul decision or
Hmm.
Istanbul contract convention decision, that having the cell phone signal cut out
Yeah.
was as close as I've gotten anything like that. I've steered clear of that stuff because like I'm I've always been an easy target where like I'm like class clown in the back of the class joking, getting sent out, or like not happy that the teachers aren't teaching us about computers
So
enough
you think that
getting
that
sent.
childhood sense of this the outcast would apply to a police riot? they would notice? They would pick up on the scent. Is it a scent that you have that makes you the class clown, or is it
Well,
like your DNA or your shape or your hairstyle? Like, how do I pick you out? You know, if there's 1,000 people in the crowd and I'm the cop, I'm the soldier with the gear, and I'm coming at people with my
hmm
stick, and I see him, and then I see you, and you're the one I'm gonna go
hmm
after. What is it? Eye contact? What do you think it is? What's it come down to?
sometimes it's like for me it's been different ways at different levels of my life, right? Different stages of my life where like, I was getting in trouble when I was a young kid in different ways that I was in elementary school, middle school, high school, etc.
Is that the
And
PK
so
thing?
a little bit, certainly, but it's also like, and so like after becoming an adult, and then over like the last 15 years or so, the way
Mm-hmm.
politics have gone, anyone like there's really, it's like if you're not one of these racist white guys that likes the idea of having all that hate come at you from all of these other people in the world,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a political home, you don't have a people, if that makes sense. Like there are other southern white men who
So so are you
who
saying
are who feel
you're saying
similar,
that
but it's not
in
like you
your
have any kind
world,
of grouping meeting
hold
of
on,
any sort,
in the world you grew up in this southern world that you grew up in, you're saying it would be you would fit in more with the normal people around you if you were a typical racist white asshole
Mhm.
than kind of the liberated mind thinking person that you are, because I come from a very
Well,
similar
that's not
place.
exactly what I'm trying to say. No, that's not
I
what I'm trying
thought
to say.
that's why I wanted to, that's why I wanted to come back to
It's
that.
it. My life would certainly have been easier, and certainly would be easier today. 100%. Like
Yeah,
that
if
is
you
true.
just fit in the
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
right wing
yeah, yeah, yeah,
conservative racist
yeah.
stereotype.
Right.
Gosh,
But what also,
hold
but
on.
what the
I
point
want to
that I'm
hold
trying
on,
to
Dallas.
make.
This is important to me. This is important to me. This philosophy. This is a philosophy right here. This is a big idea. I have these conversations a lot in Latvia, a lot more than I ever had in the States. But this idea, like, can you choose that? If you're young and you recognize that if I act this way, I'm going to fit in with these people, I'm going to get along with everybody a little better. Everything's the wheels are just going to turn so much easier for me if I just go to church, join the club, be that guy, you know, to do the manly things and just play that game of this that you observe and you see all around you, these successful men in this world that act that way. Why didn't we pick up on that and just do that as an easy path rather than being the liberal assholes that we kind of became? Like, what, why wouldn't we recognize that pattern as children and just take the easy way?
Um, I don't. Well, I think there a lot of things go generational, right? So it's like if you see that in the older generation, and it's usually where it's like the grandfathers and the grandchildren, where things skip a generation, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
each generation it's
Like a
skipping.
pendulum, the
It's kind
pendulum.
kind of, yeah, where it's like that they hate their fathers, love their grandfathers is the way it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you have this new generation that comes up, and then there's people that are in between this and that. But it's like if you're a part of that younger generation, like what you would see more of the millennials today and stuff like that, you're going to kind of push against it a little bit, or you're going to want to sort of be the scion, the new generation, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like you push that as far as you can, but you can't escape your identity. That was the point that I was trying to
So
make,
that's what I'm
to
saying.
where
Are
it's
you
like
saying your identity?
all of these other identity politics
Right.
and pushes you into this identity no matter what you do, whichever way you try to approach the conversation, from a very knowledgeable thing of knowing and having like strong empathy from where people are coming from in that way, you're always, because you've opened yourself up to that discussion and you fit that profile, boom, 100% it comes at you hard. And you would have been, even been a victim of this, of that severe oppression, because you were a child within it, at at the mercy of all of those people that
But what?
that they really are talking about
But
when they talk about white supremacy and all that type of stuff. And then it becomes this self-fulfilling prophecy in a very strange way, where everyone's going around saying white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy, when it's clear these idiots are not supreme anything except supreme idiots, right? Like you can see it in vivid detail, like second by second playing out in the news. So it's like, stop, like, stop with that. It's like, stop with this
it just
like
stop.
Wizard of Oz behind the curtain that's
Mhm.
just a big smokescreen. Like, it's called white supremacy. Like, historically it was the worst, most advanced slavery system known to man that we
Horrible.
experienced in the South.
Yeah.
You see, so it's like, it's crazy town of what that means, and how that can never be undone, and it can never
Yeah.
be, it certainly
Dealt
can't
with
be.
or
I'm telling you, with very, very lived experience, you can't be against it enough and still escape what it is to me, to you.
yeah.
Or, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, maybe not to you,
Yeah.
but what I am to you, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm that white Southern man that has a Southern accent, come from that world.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's very strange dynamic, I guess, is what I'm trying to say with all of that.
Dallas, I want to back up for a minute. How are you?
Doing well, doing well.
What's new in
Um,
your
we've got
world over there?
we've got a lot of things going on, creating a really interesting house where
Yeah.
we've taken the walls down, and like saved like some of the brick. Like, it's like a very strange little dental work that we're left with, and then rebuilding from that. But the concrete band will be all around the whole top. Like, so instead of
Hmm.
like a normal wooden top plate or beams, across the top, it's all going to be one continuous concrete. And I have some images of that, and I can certainly pop them in there.
Yeah,
Um,
let's take a look
the
when you get
shape
a
is
chance.
even, oh, even now, I guess.
Now, would you say in this
I didn't
experience, I've
show you
noticed
my
this?
I didn't show you my advertisement.
No, not yet. When I go to Latvian people's houses, when they have these private houses they built, they just seem a lot sturdier and more permanent than the houses in American neighborhoods in general.
Hmm.
Like these are built like yours. I saw your cinder blocks. Like the whole
Hmm.
thing is like it's a meant to last for a long, long time instead of being made out of toothpicks and cardboard.
Yeah.
So that's something I wanted to point out. Oh, here it is. Very
There you
good. Yeah.
go. Yeah.
So
And
that yeah,
so,
that's never like that's gonna survive tornadoes. You know,
well,
that's
yeah, it's like
all the
supposedly something like
Latvian.
this is good for seismic activity.
It sure
And
looks like it.
so they've created it here because it's known that there's a lot of seismic activity.
Yeah, Latvia is crazy. So you poured that base that's white.
This is a foam
That
board. This is a thick
oh, it's
foam board that's on the outside that's wrapped around. That's kind of like creating an
oh
insulated
tall.
layer.
Yeah, very cool.
And then up here is going to be the form. And I have a shot of this
So they're gonna
from the
pour it
top. So yeah, they're building a form all the way around the
to
top
pour around the top.
to pour it, and then
Oh, wow.
instead of steel headers, there'll be rebar. There's a
That's
continuous rebar.
insane.
Yeah, and it even makes like a little bit of a Latvian symbol with this section
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I
from the
see it.
top.
Yeah.
And then like this wall goes back this way and it goes back this way, so it
And
crosses
what's
out.
that middle, the thing in the middle rising up? Is that your neighbors or is that part of your structure? Yeah.
This is the old chimney,
Is it
where
staying?
yeah, it's stained, and it's got plastic wrapped around the
No,
top.
is it staying?
Oh, no, no, no,
You're
no.
gonna keep the no, it's
No, no, it's coming out. It just wasn't safe to take it down.
Mm.
And so the impression that I got was that they were going to build up to it things
Hmm.
that are strong enough
And then yeah.
to then
See,
take
some
it.
people like to keep those old stoves that they had
Mhm.
like as a feature. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I kept some of the things that we'll be integrating back into it. Certain like well, obviously like some of the wood we'll make into tables and
yeah,
things like that. Um,
very good.
and I have the old water heater that I'll make into
That
some
just
sort of barbecue thing or something.
can I ask how many square meters? What are you guys looking at?
I don't know. It's changed. I
Hmm.
believe I want to say 70, but I'm
And
not.
this is fun, right? Because we grew up with square feet. Like how many
Mhm.
square feet is a house? Like a
Yeah,
1,000 square feet. And then you
yeah.
come here and people are talking in meters. And I still can't do the like exactly visualize what it means.
Hmm.
I think my flat was 53 meters with the balcony that I had, one
Hmm.
room flat.
Right,
So
right.
70 meters would be like a two room.
Yeah, yeah, they're not super big. Like
No,
this is, yeah, like yeah, they're not super big and like it is a little bit um
a cozy space.
it is cozy space, but it's also a little bit of a privacy issue. I'm kind of doxing myself hard by showing that. But
I don't know. I don't know if you're doxing yourself, but
I mean I think AI could find it pretty fast. Let us know in the
okay.
comments if you can find my home.
If you could find Alice's house,
Uh, speaking of,
first one wins the prize.
yeah, and I have another
Dallas, show them
thing.
show them what they're gonna win, Dallas.
What you'll win um, today is bolas,
Oh,
galaxy grade
astounding, incredible,
medieval bolas.
futuristic.
Or have you seen these fucking humanoid robots? You
Doesn't
need some.
say
You need
these
some
fucking
bolas.
humanoid robots, does it?
No, that's what I'm
That
saying.
is so. Don't let a chrome plated. I love the
Yeah,
bottom tag. Okay, they've got these. So you did this all with AI.
I only told it a simple prompt to create
Yeah,
an advertisement for um, the medieval weapon bolas to fight humanoid robots,
yeah. And
and
so
it just
it
and it
came up
spit
with
out all this text.
when steel clad automatons attack, don't panic, just tangle them. The mighty bullets return. And then it's got this triple orb entanglement system. It came up with this on its own.
Yeah, this is like the
Magneto-gravitic heads,
a Fulu
aerodynamic retro
character.
future core, guaranteed to 1,000 throws,
Saturday
Saturday Night
night.
Robot rodeos, and then don't let a chrome-plated menace. That is so clever.
Yeah,
Don't let a chrome-plated menace,
yeah.
right?
And yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. And like this is
So
a
it
re-engineer for tomorrow's mechanical menace.
so that's the thing is
Like
is your AI
it's
made this.
it
I asked
just
my AI to
it's
make
like,
me a
oh yeah, this is
robot.
gonna be a problem. Like
I
Chat
asked
GPT, the
exactly.
first thing of
It
AI is
yes,
telling us
yes,
this is
yes.
going to be a big problem for you.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
my question is, who do you think you are coming at me with a humanoid robot? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, what gives you the right to do
So
that?
are the bolas, Delta? I
If I
would ask,
can't, you know, so
are the
it's like
bolas
we're
are the
gonna have a discussion.
bolas
We're gonna have a
are
discussion. They're
the
gonna involve bolas on my end.
are the bolas symbolic of cojones? Is it like that? Is it like
I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay, but it's also like this one down here is more like
that's a
the
triple orb entanglement system though? That's
this is like the squid of death is coming at you,
yeah.
and you better not. That's what it's saying. You know, it's like you
Did
better not.
did I
And,
tell you that I used to make medieval weapons back when I was a kid? I was really into this. Like I
oh, I
read
thought
King
maybe it was like
Arthur
another
stories.
lifetime thing. I was like, oh, we're going
No, no,
back.
no,
We're going
no.
back
When
in
I
the
was a little
day.
kid,
But
when I was a
okay,
little
back
kid,
like just back in the day,
I'd
not
make
way back in the day. Okay.
I'd make swords. I made a shield. I pounded out a lid of a trash can and made it
Okay.
into this nice round shape. And then I made bolas. I had D cell batteries,
Hmm.
the big heavy ones.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
wrapped those in duct tape, like three D cell batteries, three or four wrapped in duct tape. And then I had this old vacuum cleaner cable, the
Hmm.
electrical cable that was really
Really
flexible,
strong stuff.
really strong,
They got
flexible.
the
And I
little
wrapped that around.
ridges. Have like strong ridges on the side of them sometimes too.
And then I wrapped that around the D cells, more duct tape, and I made this like bola look just like this. And I'd go out and I do the whole, and then throw it at trees, and it would do the.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, that would hurt so bad if you
Yeah,
hit somebody with, yeah.
yeah. Well, like,
But you don't see them often enough, like in real life. You just don't see a lot of people walking around with a good Ebola.
well, that's the first rule of fighting humanoid robots is that the humanoid robot doesn't feel pain. So we're
Yeah,
not
so
we're
you
not
just
worried
gotta
about that.
disable it.
We're
Yeah,
not
you
worried
just gotta
about
knock it.
that.
Yeah,
We're like, and it's like it's gonna take a while, but I'm telling that Boston Dynamics Atlas got something for that ass. I'm telling you, like
yeah.
it can come do a triple axle backflip somersault and do like a roundhouse kick on you really fast.
So at the bottom here, it says disoriented home dutlers with faulty obedience circuits and space scase frontier patrols.
Yeah, that's what we are now. We're Space Frontier Patrol.
Scase. Look, it
Oh,
misspelled
Scase. I
space.
do see that now. Okay,
Scase.
Scase now.
Yeah, and disoriented home dutlers with faulty obedience circuits. I just don't get how it can make mistakes like that. It just like
But it's what
makes sense.
but it's also think about this. This is what AI is trying to tell us.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
oh my God, like it's coming through and it's like
yeah. It's
stuttering.
freaking
Like
crazy.
his thing is going to be
Oh, speaking of
trouble.
AI, did you get out or robots? Did you get out last night? Did you see the new Starro Riga?
No, we're going out tonight. We're going out tonight. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we'll,
beautiful.
we'll
Um,
probably go out tonight too. I just want to show you one.
another highlight of living here in Riga, where the heavens may rain down upon us
Oh
tomorrow,
yeah,
but tonight we have started Riga, and
yeah.
yeah, and so there'll be lots of images there.
Can you see
It's
mine now?
oh, let me
You
stop
see
it.
my picture? Yeah, I'm showing you.
Here we go. Okay, I do see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is down by Dome Square. It's just this
Hmm.
menacing giant figure. We're not sure if it's a man or a woman. Kind of invokes the thinker. And so they've
Hmm.
got these all over town. I didn't
I
take many pictures of them though.
I was thinking
I didn't want to be. Go
that
ahead.
I was thinking that image kind of represents my discussion earlier, where it represents like this white guy sitting there thinking about how to survive
Yeah.
as a non-racist
How do I
asshole.
how do I fit into this?
Yeah, like how do I have a type and
Hmm.
not be the type?
Yeah. So I want to go back a little bit. So for those of you who don't know, we're in Latvia, and this is like the week of big celebrations. It starts on the 11th of November, and instead of Veterans Day like we have in the States, they celebrate what they call Lach Places Day. And Lach Places was a folk hero who killed a bear, the bear slayer, and
Mhm.
so he became this symbol for all the Latvian soldiers who fought for freedom because they actually had to fight for their independence in 1919, and so that was they created this day to celebrate the day they sacrificed for. So
Mhm.
that's why they have this lodge place today. And then 1 week later, on the 18th of November, we have our Independence Day, which is a full day off work, and everybody has plans and all this
Mhm.
sort of thing. So they do all those festivals basically for a whole week and some change throughout
And
that time.
they will also work on a Saturday a week or two before, so
Mm-hmm.
they can have the Monday off before this
Exactly.
day, so that it doesn't mess, so they can have the more of the time. And it's
Yeah, yeah. It's
like sometimes they'll do the makeup day after certain things
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's
I
like
worked I
a
worked
hard
on a
snow
Saturday.
day, right? Or like
Yeah,
a hard blizzard
like a
or
makeup
something
day.
comes
And
in.
the
Yeah.
kids have to go to school that day too. So they're going 6. Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
is a makeup day.
And
It's
all the trams are running on the business schedule and buses and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like you have to do a makeup day for one class or something on a
Yeah.
Saturday. People like
Yeah.
like ready to burn the
Yeah.
place down, and this place,
Yeah.
like the whole thing
We'll
is
take
just
it.
like
We'll take it. Yeah.
it's a redo. It was a
Well,
mulligan.
to get 4 days in a row off and chunk like that, yeah, it's worth it. But yeah, it's
But
interesting. And the thing
it's
about it,
just kind
Dallas,
of
I don't know if you
I don't where else does that coordination
I
happen? Like that happens
that's
inside a
crazy.
company or a school,
Yeah,
you
no, but
know?
the whole country. And
That's what I'm
not only
saying. Yeah.
that, but everybody just knows it.
I
Like
know.
this is, I don't know if you've
I
experienced this in
don't.
Latvian workplaces, but I go to the workplace and they just know that something's happening. And like
Right.
this Saturday thing, nobody told me. I didn't
Yeah.
see it written anywhere in the newspaper or anything. I pay attention.
Yeah.
Of course, Baiba knew that
There's
this
an
was day
app.
off,
There's
and
got to
my
be an app.
boss knew that that was there, but no one told me like
Right.
explicit. Like they just know. And when I was working in the school system, it's like, what are you doing at school today? It's a day off. I said, how do I know it's a day off? Oh, everybody knows. And it's just this. It's kind of like a collective mind that all the
Yeah.
Latvians have that we're
Yeah.
just going to do this today. Like we're going to take
Yeah.
a day off because we got third place in the hockey tournament, and
Well,
everybody just
with my building project, I'm like, hey, is any of this rebar grounded? You know, like to
mm-hmm.
grounded to earth? And they're like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you talking about? We don't do that here. And I
Yeah.
got to looking, I was like, am I crazy? You know, like, and so I go and look online, and sure enough, the national code in the US has all foundational reinforced steel, rebar grounded to the earth,
Why?
the electrical system,
For the
because it's
electrical?
metal, like I don't, it's
Yeah.
like where, I don't know, whatever, maybe it helps, but it's like, I don't know exactly. It's just that you wouldn't want any metal that can create different, potential voltages and stuff and small things. And
Yeah. But Dallas, we're living in a
weird stuff.
country where do you
But
see my picture?
here they're like, oh, nobody does that here. What are you talking
Do
about?
you
And that's the way it is in the law. You don't have to.
do you see my picture now?
I do. I see that. Uh-huh. That
Yeah,
was,
because I was talking, this is the kind of place we live, this country
yeah,
where we're talking about electrical code.
yeah, yeah.
I just want to show this to my electrical friend in America who would look at this and probably have a heart attack. Like, how
Yeah.
many wires can we fit onto this like rusting pole that's probably been here since the
That
1940s? It just,
any drunk could just be leaning up
oh
against,
yeah, yeah, just
just
climb
trying
up.
to, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
they
also
don't care. They
that'd
don't
be,
care. Pot's
well,
laying eggs, Della.
the electricity would be away and that would just be grounding, but that still is.
Oh, I want to bring up the message you sent me. You said PK. So PK, of course, our podcast stands for Pastors Kids.
It is. It
Here,
is.
and
And
we're
we
both
have
pastors' kids.
the two
And
PKs, the double meaning
yeah,
this week.
two PK. Yeah, and you
And,
said it could also be two pepperkukas. Do you want to explain like the why you brought that up?
well, it's pipa kukas.
Yeah,
Um, and that's they're basically in the US we'd know them as gingerbread.
kind of.
Um, but it's a little bit spicier,
Yeah,
a little bit
spicy.
more
Yeah, yeah,
pepper, because
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
pipa. And or pipa pipercucas.
yeah.
Um, and let's see, maybe we can find a
I got a picture. I
oh,
can show
okay.
a
There
picture
we
here.
go.
Yeah. So this is what they look like. And around Christmas time, they're like
Yeah.
everywhere, ubiquitous. Comes in all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of shapes, but a little darker brown and a little bit harder, like crisper
Mm-hmm.
than the gingerbread typically.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to
And
make, I got a funny story about paper cookies. My father, Latvian man, Latvian pastor, um, sometimes would make Latvian dishes. Like it was like he was like 65 years old or something like that. And he would just have a memory of Latvia. And then he wanted to recreate it in the kitchen. And so he'd make huge batches of whatever he was making. He'd make the bread, he'd make some pretzels. And then this one Christmas, he started talking about pipurkukas and he wanted to make this Latvian cookie. And so he gets this huge kettle with molasses and all these flour and ingredients and makes this huge like balls of dough.
mm-hmm.
And he does a batch after batch after batch and he puts them in the oven and cooks them. And they come out, and I swear to God, these were like glass. They were like shatter your teeth
Oh,
hard.
the
And that's what I
molasses,
thought
right?
Pepukkas were, because I thought
Uh-huh.
that's what he made. And so we were just laughing. We tried to eat them and you couldn't, like they hurt your teeth. So we just went outside and we took them like ninja throwing stars and just when they blow up. It was
Yeah,
so much fun.
nice.
Yeah. But I
Nice.
felt bad. I always felt bad for him because he tried to make this like Latvian experience for us. And then it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
this tragedy. And then I come here and I
Well,
have
you
the
need
real
it. You're like maybe if
Pepukkas and they're
it doesn't sound like
delicious.
you were around a large Latvian community there.
No, I told you. I think I mentioned that before. That's why I don't speak Latvian,
Uh-huh.
because a lot
Bit
of other
more
like you're
isolated.
like people, they had this whole Latvian community in the United States. So in
Hmm.
select cities across the Midwest, there's lots of these: Chicago, Minneapolis, Lincoln, even Omaha had a population of them.
There's
But we
camps.
were,
There's like a camp in New York, camp in
yeah, at
Wisconsin,
Camp in Michigan.
and there's a big
Yeah.
community out in California of it.
Yeah. There's these
Hmm.
centers. And I didn't know about that till I was like 20, 22 years old. I think I learned it. It was like the secret. Like
Hmm.
my dad would literally go to Des Moines and Omaha and Lincoln, and he would do these guest services when the Latvian pastors were gone. He would do their service for them. I didn't know he was going to a Latvian church and doing a Latvian. I thought he was just going to another church. So it was
Hmm.
like I didn't even know this existed. And so our family, we grew up in a small town where he was the pastor, and we were around English speaking people. My family was Latvian. I had Latvian aunts and uncles and cousins, and we would get together with them. But I didn't know that I could have been going to like Saturday school and learning Latvian, or that there was this whole
Summer camp.
community.
Yeah.
Yeah, these summer camps where
Hmm.
my dad would go, he would go, and he didn't,
Hmm.
and none of us like knew about it, or it was like this weird secret. So,
Hmm.
oh my gosh, we only got 8 minutes and 50 seconds left, Dallas. What happened to the
Ladies
time?
and
We haven't even got to the
gentlemen,
exciting news of the week.
ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down to the wire. What is the exciting news of the week, Jeff? Let us know.
Dallas,
You
I
got to tell. You
Dallas.
got to tell us.
Okay, so here's what I got. The good news for the week is that now, if they want to blackmail you and make you do what they want you to do, I don't think the child porn is going to cut it anymore. I think they're going to have to find some next level evil to frame people with and blackmail people with, because Megyn Kelly basically got on national TV to tell us that, oh, it's not so bad. Pedophilia, it's not as bad as everybody thinks. It's fine. And they're gonna, that's the record that's gonna start playing. You're gonna hear it more and more from Ben Shapiro and all those creeps on the right. They're just gonna start asking. Joe Rogan's just gonna, I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. What's the difference between bonking a 15-year-old and an 18-year-old? And they're gonna start talking like that. And it's just
Hmm.
going to normalize it for them. So they have this argument, this weird argument that they can use now. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, this would have been absolute death knell for
Hmm.
anybody if they were even associated with a pedophile.
Yeah.
Associated with a pedophile. And now, not only can you be associated with a pedophile and directly referenced in thousands of emails as a friend and confidant of this pedophile, but you're not guilty of anything anymore.
Hmm.
Nothing you do has any consequence, and it's a
Well, I
nice
think it's
feeling. I
more
think that's the
that's
good
it's a
news,
technical
because we don't have to worry about it.
distinction. It's a technical distinction of the term itself, right?
Yeah,
So there is where it's like, oh, well, it's really that, and then you're moving the
yeah,
goalpost to where it's like they were
yeah,
really doing it here,
exactly,
even
yeah,
though they were way up here and had the
yeah,
preference for way down there.
yeah,
Like where and then keep moving it from 15 to 18 when it was
yeah,
actually 12 and everybody
yeah.
knows it was 12.
And it doesn't
Everybody knows
matter.
it was
But it
12.
doesn't matter, Dallas. That's the point. It doesn't matter. It's just, it's so wrong. It's so gross and wrong and sick, and people are going to excuse it again. And it just, I think I asked you at the
Oh yeah,
beginning of the
well,
week.
and then you'll
I said, is this it,
launder
Dallas?
the
Is this
reputation.
it? Have we finally done it? Have we finally found something that's going to upset the beast and turn
Right.
it over and have people
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
themselves like, oh
yeah.
shit, I've been in a coma for 10 years
And
and
there
I'm
and
waking up to see how horrible it is. But no, I don't think it's going to happen.
I
I
well, and
think
it,
it's,
that's the thing. That's what I was saying about like about where who is the audience for this, right? Like who is it that is eventually going to be like upset enough
changed. Yeah.
where and it would take something where it would be like totally against the morals of the horrible people that are doing the bad things now to then turn and do those bad things to the people that they're mad at, right?
Yeah.
So whoever that is. But it's like if you're a smug liberal out there on YouTube with like this smug look on your face on these thumbnails, because talking about this stuff with Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, like
Mm-hmm.
as funny as that is, and as like as real as that really could be, because I do think a lot of politics operates that way, 100%.
Yeah.
But it's like it's who, like, do you really think that now all of those people with all of those guns are going to be like, oh, well, now we're going to make this right, and we're going to make it where all of the everyone on the left is safe, all the center people in the center are not going to be terrorized by everything that they're seeing going on around them, and we're going to fix the system so that there's not another wave of immigrants um 5, 10 years from now that
Yeah,
all get rounded up again because we're
yeah,
all a bunch of incompetent idiots
yeah.
that
It
can't
just
even
keeps
feed
happening.
ourselves, can't, there's oh, it's ridiculous, man. It's
So Dallas, this photo you see, this is real,
Heyo.
right?
Yeah, that's real.
That's
It
Donald
looks
Trump.
real. I mean, it could be
That's Donald
AI
Trump.
though
It's
at
all
this point,
over.
right?
This is Donald Trump grabbing Bill Clinton's cuckoo tree, whatever.
And
He's
loving it.
smiling and laughing. And look at the shape of Trump's body here. Who could look at that and admire this man in any way and think that
Man,
he's like a strong leader and he's the one that's going to take us? I just don't.
it's all
It's got to
very
be some.
weird.
Yeah, it's weird. And you think
But
this would
really, I mean,
of
think about
all
it
the
all
things
too.
that of all the things that drive the right crazy, Bill Clinton, the
Yeah,
Clintons,
yeah,
all
yeah.
the shit with the Clintons, and now here he is grabbing Bill Clinton by the horn here. And this picture, you could show Trump with like underage girls and they wouldn't care, but you think this would be the one
Yeah.
because that's their mortal enemy. That's the guy. That's the whole representation of
But
everything that's wrong.
they're gonna say it's all AI.
But
You
yeah,
know?
is that the yeah? I think Trump said that before. That was the defense. They're
I
like
mean, that's what I'm
everything.
saying. It's like we're living in a post-reality, post-truth world
Oh yeah.
and like in a very low trust society. Um, and yeah, it's a very strange dynamic that we're going into.
So
First
what's your
person in
news
the
of the
world.
week? That was my news of the week. What's your news of the week, man?
My news of the week. I'm forgetting now as far as like
Well, oh, how about your
that was
Independence Day plans?
I was just wanting you to have to say
You,
something, say that. I
yeah,
didn't want to have to tell that story. I guess I did. Um,
everybody wants to tell that story.
I know, right? Yeah, the week ahead is should be fresh and clear. Um,
Are you
we're
giving a weather report? What
I'm
was
saying
with the
like
aurora borealis in Nebraska? Like, how is that
yeah, yeah,
possible?
yeah, and all the way down to Florida actually,
It's insane.
and with record temperatures, record lows. I don't know. It's really like the North Pole tilted over into North America, or like North America tipped up to the North
Just
Pole.
just
Wobble,
just a little wobble going
little
on.
global
Oh, and
wobble.
Ariana Grande and one of the Kardashians both said the moon landing was fake and they got in trouble for it,
Hmm.
right?
I heard something like that. Yeah.
It's fascinating. What's Dua Lipa?
Dua Lupa, some Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa? I don't know. This is why I said I'm getting old. All these
Oh
names, all these
man,
references, like
I know.
I don't
It's
know.
like you get to be 45 years old, and
I wish.
oh well, right. And it's like I'm only going to get older.
Oh,
And
have you seen Pluribus yet?
mm,
Speaking of aliens and stuff, that's a fun one. Apple TV Pluribus, Vince Gilligan's new show,
mhm,
creator of Breaking Bad and all that. And yeah, it deals with all this. You would like it. It's a mind messes with your head a little bit. All right, we got one
mhm.
minute left. Yeah, what do you got?
Um, I would say like there's a lot of things that are heating up across the board.
Oh yeah,
I heard there
Q's are
was
coming.
20,000 troops in Cuban troops
Oh,
in
not the
Ukraine.
Venezuela thing too. Oh my
No, no, no,
God.
no. These are Cuban troops fighting in Ukraine on behalf of Russia.
Oh, that's
And
good.
so like all of this stuff is kind of
Red
um
Dawn, man.
there's been big explosions in Russia, right? And
Oh,
big
we had a big
explosions
fire, you said.
had a giant fire here that was like 10 meters high, I believe. It was this big
I'm gonna have
scrap
to
yard.
say, goodbye, Dallas.
Hmm. But
We come
apparently,
back to that.
apparently scrap metal can spontaneously combust
Yeah.
with
And
oily scrap metal and
just,
oxygen